financing or current liability management. Short-term sources will include accruals. Accounts payable, notes payables, bank loan, and commercial paper. So repayment is within one year for run their business day-to-day operation. Okay, so it will have two secured and unsecured sources. Okay, unsecured means the borrow without the borrow pledge of asset as collateral, no collateral. Okay, but secured sources, okay, the specific asset as a collateral. Okay, so accruals recurring short-term liabilities, okay, increase automatically or spontaneously. So accrual is under category of spontaneous financing. Okay, so it example here is accrued wages, accrued taxes. Okay, and then this is type of debt free. Okay, type debt is free because there is no interest paid on funds raised through accruals. So another one will be accounts payable. So accounts payable comes from trade credit. So this is also spontaneous sources that arise ordinarily from credit purchase. Okay, so normally this is the largest sources of financing. Okay, and then accounts payable here, normally the supplier will give 30 to 60 day grace period for before the bill is due. Okay, example, the credit terms here is 210 net 30. So this means that 2 here is 2% discount given if paid within 10 days. Okay, 10 days, 2%. So the full payment is due in 30 days. So 30 will be 30 days. So 98% from the list price, 100% actually is the true price. Okay, is the net price or the true price that the customer will pay. Okay, if they take 2% discount. Okay, as long as they pay within 10 days period. Okay, so the list price will be 100%. Okay, net price is 98% to pay within 10 days. So balance 2% actually is the cash discount. So if the customer pay after 10 days, okay, they have to pay that 10%. So this 10% discount not taking. So it is like a extra charge. Okay. So to arrange for credit, the firm needs to only place an order with one of its suppliers. So when the supplier check the firm's credit worthiness, it is good, so they will send the merchandise. So the purchasing firm pays for the goods in accordance with the supplier's credit terms. Okay, so in this case, okay, if we have cash discount within specific or credit period, within the cash within the discount period, so the 30 days here means the amount due. Okay, so we have two types of component of trade credit, whether free trade credit. So free trade credit, that means take the cash discount, so that means the customer will pay within 10 days. But if the customer pay okay within 10 days, that means APP or PDP will be lower. So what will happen if APP or PDP will be lower? Cash conversion cycle, CCC, will increase. Okay, if the customer do not take the discount, okay, so this is costly trade credit. So the excess of free trade credit is okay. So in this case, okay, cost that purchaser must bear in exchange of the benefit of paying overtime. So they will not take the cash discount, so the payment will be at full because they are entitled to pay extra time. Okay, so that 2% additional do not take the cash discount, it's like an interest charge. Okay, so in this case, the firm has to analyze, because there are two alternatives, whether they want a free trade credit, that means to take the cash discount, or do not take the cash discount. Discount is a costly trade credit. So what is the best strategy for the company? Okay, okay, cash discount. Okay, here when to pay? if they decide to pay to take the cash discount, they will pay at the last discount period, that means day 10. Okay, if no cost, because there is no cost associated with taking a cash discount. Example here, with the company, okay, purchase 1,000, okay, of the merchandise on 27th February. So the terms is 210 net 30 EOM. EOM means end of month. So the 2% cash discount if the company pay within 10 days. Full payment, okay, is in 30 days following the end of the month. End of my EOM means that 30 days after end of February. End of February means 28th of February. So 30 days after 28th of February, that means the due date will be 30th March. Okay, if they pay on 30th March, okay, they have to pay 1,000. So before 10 days after 27th of February will be 980. Okay, so if they want to pay on the final day, they will pay off the credit period, that means day 30. Okay, so interest will be paid. Okay, that 2% will be paid because this is extra cost for paying late. Okay, so if the company giving up cash discount, that means do not take cash discount. So the cost EAR or EAC will be the effective annual rate or effective annual cost. So 2 times divided by 100% minus 2% times 360 divided by 30 minus 10, 36.73%. So this example in example 1, page 152. Refer to page 152. Okay, so now, okay, this is example. Okay, if you calculate for different credit terms. Okay, and then, okay, so this is basically the example. Okay, if you refer to different types of credit term, okay, so the trade credit varies directly with the size. Okay, size, that means the cash discount size. So if you refer, it will be the same day, but the size will be different. So if the size increase, okay, so EAC will increase, EAC or EAR will increase. Okay, now we refer to the length. So refer to the length, the rate will be same. So length here 10, 60 and 90. So if the length increase from 60 to 90, EAR will decrease. Okay, so this is illustration. Okay, for illustration 2, we have 3 suppliers. Okay, if you refer here, okay, calculate EAR for not taking discount. So this is the answer. Okay, B, you have to recommend whether it will be better to not to take cash discount or to take cash discount. If not take the cash discount, they have to borrow at bank loan 15% rate. So if compare A, okay, EAC 8.8 not taking, but interest rate for bank is 15. So better the lowest, that means should not take cash discount because the rate will be lower compared to bank. But for B and C, if you refer, okay, EAC not taking will be higher. So should not take cash discount and borrow from the bank since the bank rate will be lower, 50% lower than compared to not taking cash discount, 36 and 7.73 and 18.37. So same goes to here. Okay, you can refer to here. Okay, so stretching credit period. Okay, so if the supplier give you 310 net 30, that means you have to pay in full until 60 days. Okay, you may face the problems or shortage of cash. You might extend the payment for 80 days. So normally continued violations of trade terms can eventually lead to a loss of credit. It means that if you increase your credit period, okay, it will lead off loss of credit. So that means credit worthiness, credit scoring will be lower. Okay, however, if you still want to extend the credit period, you must make sure that the credit period will be short periods and infrequent intervals. Okay, so advantage of trade credit. Okay, normal part of operation, no formal agreements. Okay, credit may extend.